welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing this soft and simple and glowy summertime makeup look. I am so happy with how this turned out. It's just a very nice look that you can wear on a daily basis. It's a little bit glam, but it's also super simple to do. I will definitely be wearing this a lot this summer. I just love the way that it looks. It makes you look alive, it makes you look glowy. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and let's go ahead and get into it. So I already went ahead and did my brows. I've been showing myself doing my brows on camera a lot lately, so I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just going to skip that today. I used the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Duo Brow Contour or whatever in the shade Vanilla and Taupe, except for I only used the taupe color. I didn't really use the vanilla color. And I set my brows with the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow Gel. I've had this stuff literally for so long, so it looks really gross in the bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my face today. I'm not going to start with my eyes, just because the eyes are gonna be very natural and just glowy, nothing too dramatic, so I'm not too worried about fallout. So today for primer, I'm using the Farsali Unicorn Essence Elixir primer. It's one of my favorite primers, as you guys know. I just like it because it's a thin consistency, but it has a nice tacky layer so that it really grabs onto the foundation and helps it last for a long time. So for foundation today, I'm using my Ride or Die Born This Way foundation in the shade Pearl. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I do have a fake tan on. It's about 3 days old, and it's worn off on my face because I do use a soft micro exfoliant on my face every night. So the tan is like completely gone on my face. So I need to match my neck to my face, and I believe that this is probably the perfect shade for it. Pearl is usually my perfect shade in the summertime. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply this with a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my fingertips and dot it on one side of my face at a time, and that looks like a pretty good match to me. And I'm just going to start patting this in. I'm just putting on a very light layer of foundation because it is summertime. Like, this look is for a summertime look. So it's gonna be hot out and we're all gonna be sweating. I know the drill, trust me. So I know it looks like quite a bit on my face, but this beauty blender soaks up quite a bit of foundation and really spreads it out. So it is a very thin layer. And I'm just going to take the remainder of that foundation on the back of my hand and dab my beauty blender into it and just drag it down my neck a bit. Now that everything's nice and evened out, I'm going to take some concealer. Today I'm using 2 shades of the Tarte Shape Tape because the color in between them wasn't available. These are the shades Light Neutral and Fair. So I'm just going to go ahead and dot these both onto my face, on the high points of my face and on my dark circles, and then blend them out with my beauty blender. Now to set everything, of course, I'm using my Cover FX Loose Perfect Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm just going to use this on the important parts, like underneath my eyes, on the sides of my nose, and on my smile lines, just to prevent any creasing and any parts getting really oily. I don't like to use this on my whole face because it is an expensive powder, and I do have a very inexpensive powder that I like to use to set my whole face. So I just go ahead and put some in the lid. I'm just going to dab my beauty blender inside onto this powder. Just have a little bit. Make sure to blend out those creases before you add that powder, and then I like to just set right on those creases. And then to set my whole face, I'm taking the Physicians Formula Mineral Press Powder in Translucent, and then taking this NYX Professional Makeup Brush in 02. I'm just going to swirl that in there and then set the whole rest of my face. And now to bronze up my face, I'm going to be trying out this Jane Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Inspire. It's just a really nice neutral brown, and I feel like it would work really, really good with my skin. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that same brush, swirl it around a bit, and tap it off. I think that looks pretty good. And I'm just going to focus this on the outsides of my face like I always do, just warming everything up. I'm spreading the bronzer out just a little bit more than I normally do, going like more in towards my face on my cheeks, because I really want to look nice and bronzed and a lot tanner than I normally do. Then we're also going to try out this Jane Cosmetics blush, and this is in Berry Bouquet. It's just a nice multicolored blush, and it's really, really cute. It has a like little indents of roses. And I'm going to take this Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Stippler brush and just tap it on in there and then tap it off. I don't know how pigmented this is, so I'm a little bit scared. That's nice. I'd say that's pretty nice. And now for a highlight, this is one of my favorite all-time highlighters ever. I'm going in with the Mary Luminizer Highlight by TheBalm. It's just a nice kind of cream slash golden highlight. It has one of the best pigments out of any highlighter that I've ever tried. I just love it so much. And I'm going in with this Luxie 660 Precision Foundation Brush. It says it's for foundation, but I really only use it for highlighter. So I'm just going to apply that on my cheekbones and on the high points of my face. Now for the eyes, we're not doing anything too spectacular. Today I'm going in with the Stila Matte in Metal Eyeshadow Palette. This is the first time that I'm using it, so I'm kind of excited and a little bit nervous. But I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Bohemian. I went ahead and swatched it, and it's such a pretty golden color, so I'm just going to take a little bit on my ring finger and place that on my entire lid. And then I'm going to go in between these two outer colors right here called Fringe and Velour. I'm going to be taking the Luxie 227 blending brush and mixing those two colors together. And I'm just going to lightly sweep that into my crease, kind of mixing that gold in with my crease color. I'm also going to take those two colors and bring them down onto my lower lash line. And then taking a little bit more of that Bohemian color, I'm just going to go right over top of it again just to enhance the color. And that is it for the eyeshadow. I wasn't joking when I said it was going to be soft and simple. And then I'm going to try out the Stila Huge. And then I'm going to try out the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. It looks like it has a really nice wand, so I'm hoping that it works out. Okay, the mascara actually looks really nice. Okay, so you guys can totally skip this step if you don't want to wear them, but I'm just gonna pop on some falsies. These are the Little Black Dress lashes from Tarte, and yeah. Okay, so I ended up going with the Iris Beauty lashes in Empress. I know, I tried, guys, I really did. There's something about the Tarte lashes, the ones with the thick bands, that are so hard to apply for me. I think it's just my eye shape, it doesn't really work with me. So I went back to my old babies. I just can't get away from them, you know? So lastly, for lips, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir just to moisturize them before I put on any lipstick. And then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Color Splash lipstick, and this is in the color Skinny Dip. It's just a nice nude lipstick. And then I'm going to add a bit of gloss. This is from Jane Cosmetics as well, and this is in the color Tease. So that is it for this makeup tutorial. Something very glowy, very dewy, and just perfect for spring and summertime. I am going to be wearing this look a lot this summer. It's just very, very simple and timeless, I feel like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.